fasting in Paris, because I was telling people it's for spiritual reasons, it was just for narcissism, because I had a photo shoot and I've tried to look skinny. And fasting in Paris is terrible, because there's no city more full of extraordinarily eatable things than Paris. So if you're trying to fast, you don't leave the house, you don't go anywhere. Best, you know, like what Elvis wanted to do, he wanted to be put to sleep for a couple of months and wake up skinny, you know. It's kind of, that would work in Paris, you know, the Elvis approach. But since I didn't have a Dr. Feel Good there, so I hired a piano and put it into place and wrote a record just to make sure that my grandma knew that I knew just that she was super special and a real kook and extraordinary, and that her ghost talking just picked up on all of us. And so this song's also about my dad. And you know, you get your DNA, right? You just can't escape it. It's just DNA, do not ask. Just don't ask. You want to know something about DNA? So I drove past my dad's house today that he grew up in, because he grew up in Ajax, and I went by and took a look. Hadn't been there in 20 years or more. And Whitby, which is where we are right now, is where my parents met and fell in love. Look at that. And so the heat of their early passion was still felt in these parts. You just gotta sort of dangle your fingers out the window, and it's hot out there. So that's my parents. It's an unmitigated hotness when they met in 1970 or 72 maybe. But my dad was not handy as a kid, you know. I had friends whose dads were handy, and they had things like garages and tools and skidoos and stuff. My dad had a butter knife and rabbit ears on the TV, and I don't think his handiness necessarily got in the way of us having a happy life, because I think we did. It just meant we were happy on the side of the road with a dead car a lot more. Just being happy. And you know, when you're not handy, and I sometimes, when I see them on the side of the road, you know, they're up and there's some smoke maybe coming out of the engine or whatever, and they open up the hood, and I wonder, is that person a real handy person, or are they just faking it for the rest of us? 'Cause there's a chance, and I never really have, if I had a car that broke down on the road, I'd probably stand in front of it with arms like this, pretending like I'm looking in, like I'm going to see the part I need to fix, you know. And noticing, one eye will be noticing all the traffic going by. Do they think I'm fixing it? Maybe even if I'm convincing enough of my performance, somebody would slow right down and say, "Man, you look really handy. We're having real issues with our fridge at home. I don't know, maybe once you're done fixing this, could you just come over and fix our..." So